The Black Mamba, a nickname given to one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Kobe Bryant, for his strong-willed mentality and ability to strike at any given moment on the basketball court with enough force to destroy anyone trying to D him up. Throughout his 20-year NBA career, Kobe Bryant solidified his place in NBA history with winning 5 NBA championships and putting up career averages of 25 points per game, which is among the all-time greats. Kobe has had his share of talented rosters, starting from the super team that was assembled with Kobe and Shaq, all the way through the Pau Gasol years. So between these two rosters were the rebuilding years. One season to note is the 2005-2006 NBA season, where despite Kobe having his best scoring season with 35 points per game, his team barely scraped by, finishing 7th in the Western Conference and losing in a 7-game first-round playoff series to Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns. So it's amazing to think that the Lakers were even in the playoffs, because outside a pretty solid Lamar Odom, the rest of the Lakers roster included Luke Walton, Kwame Brown, and Smush Parker. So for this video, we are going to build the perfect team around Kobe Bryant in the 2005-2006 NBA season to complement the spectacular scoring season he really had. So could this potentially lead to a 6th ring for the Black Mamba? Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So we are in the 2005-2006 NBA season. We are going to put the perfect team around Kobe Bryant. So basically, if you are new to this type of series, guys, what I'm going to do is I am going to make some trades here to put the right squad around Kobe right here. I'm not going to worry about like contracts or none of the financials like that, because, you know, we want to put the perfect players around Kobe. So I actually did the same video for Russell Westbrook and LeBron James. I had a lot of criticism of the LeBron James video, people saying that I put too much, star-studded players around LeBron, and I totally accept that criticism, guys, which is why starting now I made a change to the series. Instead of just doing like all sorts of like superstars and stuff, I put a cap on the overalls I can use for the players out there. So basically, I get Kobe Bryant, like that's my superstar right there. I can put one player on the team that is a 90 to 95 overall player, one player that is 85 to 89 overall, one that is 80 to 84 overall, and one that is 79 or under to really, make our starting 5 right there. It makes me have to put more thought into it about which, star player I want alongside Kobe, and which position or player would be good for more of a role player in the starting 5 right here. So let's go ahead, guys, and get started on this. If you enjoy this type of video, please do me a quick favor and drop a like on it. It takes a long time to make these, and me knowing that you guys enjoy this type of content really does make my day. So the first player we are going to do for this team, we are going to look at the point guard position. And this is a player that plays for the New Jersey Nets, and that would be Jason Kidd. We are going to use our 89 overall player on Jason Kidd. So, well, who is Jason Kidd exactly? I mean, I think in my opinion, he's one of the greatest passing point guards of all time. As far as finding the open man or making the right play, making the smart play, there is none better than Jason Kidd. Not to mention, on Team USA, Jason Kidd and Kobe Bryant seem to have really amazing chemistry with each other out there, so I feel like this fit is just nice. I mean, a passive point guard alongside the Black Mamba is exactly what he needs. Jason Kidd is just going to make all the right plays. I mean, that season, guys, 2005-2006, he averaged 13 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds with a 110 offensive rating and a 99 defensive rating. Perfect player, I think, in this case to play in the backcourt with the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. So welcome to the team. All right, next up, guys, we are going to look at our 80 to 84 overall player, and this is the guy that plays for the San Antonio Spurs. People say he's one of the dirtiest players of all time. I mean, it depends on who you're asking, right? And that would be Bruce Bowen. Yes, guys, Bruce Bowen. You want to talk about the Mamba mentality? Kobe Bryant wants players on his team that have the same mindset as him, or at least close. And look no farther than Bruce Bowen. I mean, Bruce Bowen is going to shut you down on defense, guys. He is literally, man, like the perfect ideal 3-and-D player. He's going to shoot 3-pointers. I think he shot about 42% in the 2006 NBA season. Not going to really demand the ball, but is going to make all the hustle plays out there and do all the dirty stuff. Put about 8 points per game, had a 107 offensive rating and a 104 defensive rating. I'm just saying, man, if you are a superstar in the NBA and you got Bruce Bowen and Kobe Bryant double teaming you alongside Jason Kidd on the perimeter, your team is definitely going to be in trouble. So Bruce Bowen, welcome to the NBA team right here at the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, next up, guys, we are going to do our superstar player alongside Kobe Bryant, our 90 to 95 overall. This one took me some time to think about, but ultimately I decided that I want somebody that shares that same intensity as Kobe Bryant. And at this time, he was playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ultimately, guys, ended up going to the Boston Celtics. But in this case, he's coming to the Lakers. It is the big ticket, Kevin Garnett. I cannot imagine, dude, what that locker room would be like with Kevin Garnett and Kobe Bryant. Oh my God, like they would have that freaking place run like a boot camp out there. During the 2006 NBA season, you know, Kevin Garnett put up 22 points and 13 rebounds with a 117 offensive rating, a 98 defensive rating, and just a guy that, you know, can knock out the mid-range shot. He's going to kill it in the post game, and just him and Kobe Bryant, like the inside-out game between those two guys could really be something special out there. The pick-and-roll game. I mean, you got Jason Kidd, you know, throwing the outlet to Kevin Garnett in the post. It just seemed like a really nice fit to me, guys. Do you guys feel like those guys could actually play on the same team together? We are going to try it for this video. So Kevin Garnett, welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers. Sorry, Boston Celtics fans. I know you're probably not happy about that. All right. He had freaking no way. He had a no trade clause. I said, hell no, baby. All right, next up, man. We got our final player, and this is going to be our 79 or under player. We still need a center. I mean, I guess, you know, Kevin Garnett could play the center position if needed. But, you know, back in 2005, 2006, the NBA was definitely a different era. More so where, you know, the power forward was more of like a post-up type of player, and the center was just kind of a guy that played some defense, grabbed some rebounds. And, you know, trying to find a 79 and under player for that was kind of tough to do. But I did actually find a player that I thought fit this team very nicely. And that is the 24-year-old, 78 overall, Chris Kaman. So Chris Kaman, known you know for his post game, always had a decent mid-range shot. I mean, he's a really good rebounder, and during the 2006 NBA season, he actually had 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game. So not like the most amazing shot blocker, but 2 blocks is still definitely pretty solid. Being 6'11", just always, in my opinion, one of the more underrated big guys back in that era of basketball. But yeah, man, so welcome to the team, Chris Kaman. I thought you would be a nice center to play alongside Kevin Garnett. You definitely gave it your all every single NBA game I ever watched you play in. So, yeah, man, Chris Kaman, definitely a good way to round things out right here. Let's go ahead now and look at our starting lineup. It is looking like this. We got Jason Kidd, we got Kobe Bryant, we got Bruce Bowen, Kevin Garnett, and Chris Kaman off the bench. We still have Kwame Brown with Smush Parker, Brian Cook, Devin George, and we got Jordan Farmer out there. Overall, though, this team definitely would be one of the best teams Kobe has ever played with. I'm very curious to see how they actually all work together out there, what the stats are going to look like. I think Jason Kidd, you know, he's going to average 20 assists per game out there. Kobe's going to get about 40 points. And Kevin Garnett's going to get his 20 and 13 rebounds. Bruce Bowen, I don't expect him to do much scoring. Same with Chris Kaman. You know, just play defense, grab some rebounds, and we'll be good to go, right? Guys, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think the final record of this team is going to be? I feel like during the season, you know, if Kobe playing at that level, the 35 points per game, and he was already 7th in the Western Conference, I think they are going to be a #1 seed. And I'm going to say probably, I wouldn't be surprised if this team actually went off and went, you know, got about 60 and 22 or something like that. So let's go ahead, simulate this season, see just how good this new look Kobe Bryant perfect team hopefully can really do. Okay, so we have a record of 58 and 23, which is good for first place in the Western Conference. One more game against the LA Clippers, and we get a L against them. Not a great way going into the playoffs, but it's all good. We actually got Dwayne Wade getting MVP on the Miami Heat at 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Andrea Bargnani, Rookie of the Year on the Toronto Raptors. Monte Ellis, 6th man on the Golden State Warriors. Tim Duncan, Defensive Player, and Al Jefferson getting Most Improved with Flip Saunders. Yo, rest in peace. I used to love some Farms, man. Like, this dude actually, damn, dude, one of my favorite coaches of all time. The X actually brings up some feels right there. Getting Coach of the Year on the Detroit Pistons. All-NBA first team, we do have Kobe Bryant making that. All-NBA second, Jason Kidd, and also Kevin Garnett. So that means the chemistry was probably good between all those guys. And there is the All-NBA third team. Here is the rest of the All-NBA teams for you guys to see. All defensive, Kobe Bryant getting that, and Kevin Garnett and Jason Kidd both all defensive second team, which is probably why we were so good, right? Because, like, the defense is there, then you're good to go. Let's go ahead and check out the player stats on the season. So we got Kobe Bryant, who did average 35 points this season. For this video, put up 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. That just means he had more scoring options out there. Kevin Garnett, I mean, went up, by the way, guys, he went up to 95 overall. We all know he was 92, so I cannot control stuff like that. But 18 points and 5 assists with 10 rebounds out there, and nice defense. So, I mean, good supporting numbers. What actually is really surprising me is Jason Kidd scoring 17 points per game, also getting the 10 assists and 6 rebounds with about 3 steals a game. Those are looking like all-star numbers to me. Chris Kaman did a very nice job as our starting center at 10 points, 7 rebounds. And then we got Bruce Bowen, who was our other starter, at 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, about 2 steals a game out there. Overall, though, man, I think the team played pretty nicely. I mean, I love the 43% three-point shooting from Bruce Bowen. Jason Kidd, nearly 40%. Kevin Garnett, I mean, not really much of a three-point shooter throughout his career. And then Kobe Bryant, 45% from 3. And then, of course, all the role players out there did pretty solid. Even Kwame Brown, I mean, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Yo, Kwame, I mean, you ain't looking like a bona fide scrub for once. He still is a bona fide scrub, as Stephen A. Smith. All right, let's go ahead and check out the league leaders real quick just so you guys can see all this stuff too. Just, since we're in a different season, I know you guys probably want to see, like, your favorite team and everything like that and how they all performed out there. But yeah, man, pretty much looking like this. We'll go down to, like, the 30s right there. Kevin Garnett, 29th in the NBA in scoring. Going to the team stats, from a points per game standpoint, we were 4th in the NBA at about 102 points per game. And giving up points, from a defensive standpoint, definitely, that's the thing about it too, guys. Like, back in the day, the damn NBA was, like, a lot better offensively. It seems like when it comes to basketball now, it's all about offense, right? So we gave up 91 points per game. But yeah, besides for that, I think we're pretty much good to go for playoffs. So first round, we do have the New Orleans Hornets in this case. I think that's the team that had, like, Tyson Chandler, Chris Paul, David West. Actually, let me confirm that. I'm just kind of curious now. So the Pelicans, or I guess Hornets, like I was saying, the team looking like, okay, actually had J.R. Smith on that team? I did not know that. Was he drafted by the Hornets? He very well might have been. All right, first round. Simulate current round, see how this goes. And, well, we beat the, looks like we're going to beat them at least. Yeah, 4-1. Closeout game, Jason Kidd nearly a triple-double out there. What a freaking steal for us. Like, Jason Kidd, I did not expect him to be scoring like this. I mean, I got him simply for the rebounding and the assist aspect of his game. Kobe had 23 points, 9 assists himself, passing like he's freaking Steve Nash out there. Kevin Garnett with the solid 20-11 game. Bruce Bowen putting up some nice numbers, 3 for 5 from 3. Also 3 blocks and 2 steals. Kwame Brown actually playing better than Chris Kaman low-key, so just saying. All right, next up we got the Phoenix Suns. In the real NBA season, this is the team that the Lakers played in the first round of the playoffs, lost in a 7-game series. Simulate current round here, see how this goes. And, okay, this time, 4 games to 2, we beat them. Steve Nash, 35 and 9, 20 for the Matrix. Sean Marion, 14 for Amari Stoudemire. Kevin Garnett with a big game at 26 points. We have 24 and a 14 assist game for Kobe Bryant. See, man, y'all say that Kobe don't pass. It's just that he had nobody to pass to at the time, so we had to take every single shot. 19 and 13 assists with 4 steals for Jason Kidd and a 14-point game for Kwame Brown. 13 and 9 for Chris Kaman. Bruce Bowen didn't really shoot that much that game, but still pretty good overall game. 5 turnovers, not very nice though. All right, next up we got the Sacramento Kings. Who they have? Mike Bibby, Ron Artest, Brad Miller, Kenyon Martin, Bonzi Wells. All right, simulate current round here, and well, we get them 4-0 in the NBA Finals, guys. We have the Detroit Pistons. Here is the closeout game here though for that other series. Once again, Kobe with the 10 assists, 12 for Jason Kidd. Detroit Pistons team looking like this. They got Chauncey, Rip Hamilton, Rasheed, Antonio, Mickey Mac Dice, Tayshaun Prince, Ben Wallace. I thought he was off the team by now. I thought he was actually on the Bulls. That might have been after the season he went to the Bulls, but regardless, he did not do much in that closeout game. Here we go. Simulate current round, and well, the Lakers guys win 4-2. Kobe Bryant, your Finals MVP, 22 points, 5 rebounds, and about 8 assists per game. Closeout game looking like this, a triple-double for Jason Kidd. Kobe Bryant took over the game, though, for the 25 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 14 and 8 assists for Kevin Garnett. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys all thought this was more realistic, my LeBron James one. I do apologize for that. But yeah, if you enjoy this type of format, be sure to drop a like on this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.